Hello, my soul family. You're welcome to this live stream. You're all welcome. Join me today. Let's make this beautiful sleeve with a smoked design. All right. I'm still struggling to fix the lighting. So today we are going to make a beautiful sleeve. I have my sleeve here already cut out, but I'm going to show you how I did it. If you're still a beginner and you don't yet know how to draft a basic sleeve, I have a video on this channel that gives you details on how to draft a basic sleeve. I'm going to leave the link at the description box so you can go and watch. So this is my basic sleeve and I'm using the length 23 inches. And my sleeve ends here. Actually, this is where my sleeve ends, but I'm going to add 2 extra inches here, 2 extra inches. And the reason for this is because when we are going to do the smoking, it's going to reduce the sleeve. So we are adding 2 extra inches so the sleeve doesn't end up being small. So this is the wrong side, this is the right side of the fabric. So I'm going to turn it on the wrong side, and I've ironed it so as to have this crease line that shows me the center of my sleeve. So I'm going to draw a line on this center. Okay. And on each side of this center line, I'm going to mark 1 inch. You can decide to make it 1 inch or 2 inches or 1.5 inches, depending on the size of the boxes you want to do. So for this one, I'm going to add 1.5 inches on each side of the center line. I'm going to come up here also. I add 1.5 on each side. And up here, I'll also add 1.5 on each side of the center line. I'm going to use my ruler to connect these points. So I'm going to connect the points with a line. If you're just joining us, you're highly welcome. Please don't hesitate to click on the like button. Please click on the like button. I hope you have done so. If you are joining us for your first time, I'm giving you a huge hug. You're highly welcome. So I'm done drawing the 2 lines. So the next thing I'll do is to start measuring downwards So I'm also going to be measuring 1.5 inches. One 1.5. So we are making boxes of 1.5 inches each. Okay, so I'm also coming to this side to mark the same 1.5. Just 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5. Now continue marking right down to the end. So after these dots with straight lines to form boxes of 1.5 inches on all the 4 sides. So these are squares of 1.5 inches. So to make this sleeve, you don't need to be an expert before you do this sleeve. It's very beginner friendly. Very, very beginner friendly. Hello, Athena. I'm seeing you. Hello. Hello, Layan. You're welcome. If you can hear me, say hello at the comment section. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to start drawing our designs. So for the design we are going to do today, we are going to begin by, skipping these first boxes. So here we are going to draw a diagonal line from the beginning of this box right down to this other angle, like so. We are going to skip one box, we draw another one. I hope my pen is clear enough. We are skipping this box and we continue drawing. So we skip one box, we continue, skip this one, skip one, we continue, we skip this one, and we are going to end here. And for this other side, we are not going to draw on this same box. So we are going to skip this one. We start drawing here. So instead of drawing to face the same direction, we are going to draw now to face this other direction, like so. We are skipping this one. Wherever you see a diagonal line here, know that you are skipping the same box this way. So we are skipping this one. We go this way. We skip this. We draw. We skip this one. We draw here. We skip this and we draw here, skip this one, we draw here, skip this and we draw the last one here. I hope this pen is clear enough. Please tell me in the comment section if it's really visible, if it's visible enough. Okay, so this is the design we are going to be doing. So I'm going to put my thread in my needle. I double it 4 times to make it solid, and I'm going to begin. We can label these points point 1, point 2. So we are taking point 1 and joining it to point 2. So we join these 2 points together and we knot it. At each point, we are going to be tying it. We knot it and make sure that when going to the next point, the thread should be loose. It should not be tense. Now we are going to take from this point to this point, we are going to join them together like this. So you can see the thread remains loose. If you know you are going to pull the thread too much, you better cut it and begin afresh. But I'm going to leave the thread loose so that it doesn't affect the shape of the sleeve. So I'm going to tie, knot it well. I'll go to the next one. From this point to this point, on this diagonal line, I join the two together and I sew while leaving this thread loose. And knot it. I continue to the next one on this diagonal line. From this point to this point, I join them together and I sew. So I'm going to continue. If you have taken note, you'll see that these threads are not so tense. I leave them loose because when you drag too much, it's going to affect the nature of the sleeve. So we call this design smoking or Canadian smoking. You can use it to beautify any part of your dress, whether it's the sleeves, whether it's the half length of your dress. You can use it to beautify the center front of your bustier. You can use it to beautify your corset cuffs, just any part of your dress. And before doing this, make sure you activate your patience button, okay? It needs a lot of patience. If you're impatient, you'll find it difficult. I hope you all have clicked on the like button. Click on the like button. If you have not, please do it. It's very important for this channel. It's going to help YouTube to promote this video to many people. Also, don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section. And if you find this content very useful, if you have gotten value from this tutorial, please, you can help this channel by clicking on the thanks button and assist with any amount. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too small. It will go a long way to help me make more videos. So guys, I'm almost getting to the end of this smoking. So I'll continue. For those who are just joining us, we are taking from one point of this diagonal line and joining with the other point like this. And you stitch it while leaving this other thread loose. So the thread is finished. I need to knot it well and I cut. But I still have one more diagonal line to sew. So I'm going to put another thread for it. And I double my thread into 4. So this is the last one I'm stitching. And that is it. I'll knot it. And then we are going to see the outcome. You can see this is the back side. And when we turn on the good side, you see how beautiful the design looks. You see the beauty? Okay. So we are going to continue by making some pleats on this sleeve. So we are going to begin here and we begin pleating. You can either decide to make your pleats facing down or upwards. So these ones, I'll make them facing down like this. This way. So after this, I'm going to iron it down to give that beautiful pleated effect. Continue pleating. And on this other side, I'm also going to pleat. This time around, I'll also do it facing down. So continue pleating till the end. So take it to my ironing table and give it a good press. Please don't go away. I'll be right back. I'm going to quickly do the ironing and we'll see the outcome of the sleeve. So I'm almost done with the ironing. Please don't go away. My soul family, I appreciate you for joining me on this live. So you can see our sleeve. I've ironed the pleats. It's looking beautiful. I can see you, Legit Gist TV. You're welcome. Simeon Annie, you're welcome. Okay, Simeon Annie is asking what kind of cloth will be perfect with this sleeve. Actually, this sleeve can go with a lot of styles. It can go with a fitted gown, flare gowns, and the fabric I'm using here is a shiny face satin. You can decide to use a doll face. You can decide to use Duchess satin. Duchess satin will be good. But what I'm using here is a doll face it's a shiny face satin. So we are going to arrange the lower part of this sleeve. So I'm going to stitch it down. Then I'll cut a small band to neatly finish this lower part. So I'm going to measure the length that's across or the round sleeve. This is gives me 14.5. So I'm going to use that measurement to cut a band. This is I'll measure 14.5 or 15. You can trim the rest after. And for the width, I don't want it to be big. I'll take 1.5 inches. So back to our sleeve. I'm going to place this band on the wrong side of the fabric. Good side of this band facing the wrong side of the fabric, like this. And I'll stitch it down. Or, let's see. For this method, after stitching down, I'm going to flip it on the good side, fold 1/4 inch in, and stitch again. Or another method is to fold this band into two, like this. Place it on the wrong side of this sleeve, like this, and stitch it. I think this method will be better. Let's stitch it like this. I'm going to stitch it right through to the end. So after stitching to the end, I'm going to flip it this way, flip it to the good side, and top stitch. So for this method, we are not going to fold anything inside again. So I'm going to reduce the allowance. So I think this method is better because you don't spend time folding again when you are turning to the good side. So we just top stitch. Trim the excess on both sides. So this is the sleeve. You can now go ahead, join the sides. You can now see the reason why I added 2 extra inches on this side. If not, the sleeve would have been smaller. So I'm going to join the sides with 1 inch of sewing allowance. And the sleeve is ready. Let me flip it over and we'll see the outcome. Can now fix it on the dress. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Please, if you have any tutorial you want me to do for you, please write it down at the comment section. I'm going to fit it in my program. Beautiful, right? Thank you guys for joining me. Please comment and tell me if you are going to try this out. It's so beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, we call this Canadian smoking. Canadian smoking. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.